Test. 1, 2. Cue lights. Roll camera. Ready. In 3, 2, 1. Going live. What is up, everybody? Hello, 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 hello. All right, they're rolling in. What is going on, everybody? All right, we got Old Geezer, Line Screw, Teresa Harper, John Hall, Ramblin' Reem, Nana Pam in the house, Mark Fun Jones. All right, peeps. Sir Wallace in the house, Dreaming the Lion. What is up, everybody? All right, it's Thursday. A&A RV Travels. Oh my gosh, it's Josh. Yeah, what's going on? RSB Living Life, Janice. Skeet surfing. Heat Seeker. Waiting on a gas technician. Oh, that sounds like lots of fun. Hello, Glenda. Big DWP. Mr. Hughes is in the house. Uh-oh. Got the thunder boomers, Dave. It's been sprinkling here. It's kind of like the street and the sidewalks are wet, but underneath the trees, the grass and the sidewalks underneath the trees aren't wet. So it's just been like a light rain pretty much all day long. All right, so I'll start off early by giving 2 quick plugs. Mark Fun Jones, daily, 7:30, live from Art Studios. That's right. Go over and check out Mark Fun Jones, daily, 7:30. And, hey, what's up, Handy Hippie? Linda, Lady Skins. And new, the premiere, first time ever, Saturday morning wrap-up, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Saturday, that's right, on the Camo Dave channel, not the Dave Hughes channel, the Camo Dave channel, 9:30 a.m. Yes, in the a.m. on Saturday for a week wrap-up. Saturday. His prices are insane. All right. Already got the plugs out of the way for now. You know how we do this. It is called Thirsty Thursdays after all. So grab your drink. I don't care. You know what the rules are. Water, tea, wine, beer, tequila. I don't care. Grab something and have a drink with me to start this thing off right. Ready? 1, 2, 3, kerplunk. And sticking with the German theme, the chaser. Got me a girl, took her top off. All right. Bombs away. Cheers, l'chaim. Skol, and all other stuff. New pneumatic. What is going on? Totally Kathy. Totally Kathy. Not just Kathy, but totally Kathy. That's right. Got my apple flavored Crystal Light. That works just fine, Mr. Hippie. Yeah. No matter the alcohol content, we just like to start it off with a good old cheers, l'chaim, skol, whatevs, munchachee. All right, yeah, I'm starting off already. See, I just did a bomb and boom, here comes another one. I feel it. It's rumbling. Tsingtao, I love that beer, man. I actually drink that a lot. Whenever they have it around here, I love it though. Tsingtao, love it. It's nice and smooth. It tastes really good too. I do enjoy it. I think you're the first one that, besides me, that ever drank that shit. I've been looking for another beer. It's a French beer. You guys might even actually have it up there. Kronenberg. I used to love that stuff. The Kronenberg Dark was really good. It's not like a real thick, malty dark. It's a real nice dark beer. The Polygirl Darks aren't too bad either. But the Kronenbergs, oh man, they're really good. I haven't seen them around here in years, but yeah. Oh, you do get out there. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I love that stuff, Line Screw. Yeah, Nana Pam, he had physical therapy tonight. He should be home. There he is. I knew he had it a little bit earlier, but yep. The Unibase is in the house. Certified blockhead. All right. So today's Berg, what's going on? All right, today's Thirsty Thursday topic is, what's up, S. Simons? Nick. I like saying that. Nick. Yes, before the time of video games and the internet. What did kids do? Did they sit around and count their toes? Did they play with rocks? Did they eat dirt? Yeah, they probably did all that. But what did we do for entertainment? I know we went outside. We did all kinds of crazy stuff. You know, you had stuff like, freeze tag, red light, green light, kick the can, and all kinds of other stuff. Hide and go seek. And then if it was bad and nasty outside, we sat inside and we played all kinds of games and did things. So I thought we'd kick around. What did we do when we was youngins? When we couldn't plunk our asses down in front of the TV and play games for hours and hours and get on the internet and Google shit and watch YouTube. As you can see, I don't know if you saw or not, but the thumbnail for this is electric football. Did anybody ever play electric football? I used to love that shit. Play card. Yeah, we used to play cards a lot at my house. Sharon B. Chiming in. Hey. Mumbly Pay. Fish. Yeah, my grandfather taught me how to play pinochle. And we used to sit around and it was me and my grandfather and my grandmother and my mother. We used to play pinochle. Yahtzee, yeah, Yahtzee. We used to play Yahtzee. Oh, yeah, dodgeball, man. Riding your horse. Oh, man. I used to ride horses whenever I got a chance. It was fun. I'm a city boy, so I didn't get to do it often, but when I did, yeah, dodgeball. We played kickball a lot too. Monopoly, yeah, Monopoly. That'd take you all day. Yeah, we get into wars over Monopoly. Hide and seek, yeah, that was always fun. You get lost for hours. Some kids you forget to look for them. Yep, Monopoly did take forever. Canasta. Softball. Play doctor. Yeah. Yeah, there was always that one girl in the neighborhood that liked to play doctor. Spin the bottle. There's a good one. Jack rocks. You ever get the chalk out and draw and thing, do the hopscotch? Throw the rock and do the hopscotch thing. I used to play a game called Foursquare. Draw 4 big squares on you, bounce the ball in. I forget how we played it. It was so long ago. Battleship, yeah. Marbles, yeah. Used to play marbles. That was always fun. Cops and robbers, yeah. Cowboys and Indians, cops and robbers. Red Rover. Ever play spoons? You mean, yeah, that way. Teresa, teeterball, do you mean tetherball? Yeah, that was fun. We used to have a, what's up, RV radio? The wrenches are moderators. If anybody acts up, starts mouthing off, saying dumb shit, or picking on anyone in here, they get to bounce them. Sometimes there's over 100 people in here, and I can't keep up with everyone. And plus, my blind ass can't even keep up with 50 people half the time. So, yeah, I got some wrenches in here. That's what they are. If you see someone with a wrench by their name, they have the authority invested in them by BlindViews to bounce a bitch when they get to acting up. Double Dutch. Scrabble. Oh, Scrabble. I used to like Scrabble. Foursquare like dodgeball. Yeah, kind of like dodgeball, yeah. But Foursquare, yep. Yard darts. Oh, man, I almost forgot about them things. Yeah, we used to play yard darts. Speaking of other deadly game, remember them clacker things? Fucking glass balls on a string. And they would shatter, knock people's eyes out. When I was about 10, my brother and I played Vietnam with real rifles, but no ammo, of course. We were both U.S. The enemy was imaginary. Horseshoes. Yeah, horseshoes was fun. Dominoes. That's a good one. Othello. Not familiar with that. Yeah, drive-in movies, man. Oh, Shamrock Girl croquet. That was another good one. Our grass was all, well, not our grass, our yard was always lumpy. It was hard to play croquet. Ramble around. Yeah, remember when cornholing was a game. That's right. BB gun fights. We didn't have BB gun fights, but we had crabapple fights a lot. That's right. Lawn darts, only because the danger was fun. That's right. Volleyball. Yeah, we used to do stuff like that, the volleyball and stuff. Oh yeah, we used to play at our GI Joes. Hell yeah. And our Hot Wheels cars and our Matchbox cars, we used to play with them too. Dig roads in the dirt. But across the street from me was a school. And there was a big playground. And in the summertime, they actually had what they called playground instructors. So there'd be like 2 or 3, older teenage people. And they would kind of run the playground. We had these little, it was like, they called it knock hockey. You had these little tiny hockey sticks, and it was a little square board with 2 slots at the end and a little puck. And you'd drop the puck and you'd hit the puck back and forth, trying to get into kind of like air hockey, but only they called it knock hockey. It was a little wooden board. And they would bring the volleyball nets and set them up. We would play volleyball. You had every one of the Hot Wheels collect. No shit, Dave. Yeah, I used to collect Matchbox cars like a crazy madman. I had all them little cases and shit. But yeah, they would, foosball. And they would set up the little thing with the for kickball and all kinds of stuff. It was pretty cool though. But they would actually have things, you know, and bring little games, and they were always there. Of course, we played on, you know, jungle gyms and crazy swings and all kinds of crazy shit. And those damn metal sliding boards that baked in the sun all day, and you went down and stuck. Skirt. They were so hot you'd burn the back of your legs. Oh yeah, fun times. That was actually another game me and a couple of my friends used to play. Beat each other with Hot Wheel tracks. That shit would leave a welt. Ping pong. My one friend had a ping pong table. We used to play once in a while. Chinese jump rope. I don't know what that is. Building tents with blankets. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. There's another good old thing. Just clotheslines. Going out and hanging up clothes. Oh, man, that shit smelled so good when it came in. Dave gave all his shit to his nephew, who is now 40, and he destroyed them all. That sucks. Yeah, hide and seek was fun. It was real easy to play hide and seek in the city. There was always all kinds of crazy places to hide. Up an alley, down in a fucking gutter, and all kinds of shit. Double Dutch jump rope. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Dave. I used to sit in my room and build models. Yeah, you could always tell when you were getting a little loopy the next day. You'd look and you go, oh, man, I was doing real good up until about right there. Now my model's all jacked up. I must have been getting high then. No, Brad, you're right. These kids don't know what they're missing. Hide and seek in the cornfield. Yeah, I'm a city boy. I didn't get to do that. Ice hockey. Yeah. I live by a place called Italian Lake. Not too far. Well, that's the neighborhood I grew up in anyway. And yeah, it used to freeze over. And then if it was a little bit ripply, the fire department would come down and hose it down and let it freeze. And it was like glass. And there was a little hut over there. They called it the greenhouse. And that's where they kept the nets and stuff. And we go and play hockey all day long. Hello, my Carolyn. I'd be really needing your shoulder today. Uh-oh. What's going on? Lola. When did you sneak in? What's up, Philip? Oh, yeah, Linda. Phone calls. Yeah, we used to do that shit too. Okay, Carolyn. Yeah, do you have Prince Albert in a can? Well, you better let him out. Chinese checkers. Yeah, I played that a couple times. I wasn't a real big fan of that. Glass of water over the door. The saran wrap over the toilet. Snipe hunting. Wow, that's something I haven't heard in a long time. That is a good old time phrase there, snipe hunting. Yeah, but we used to have fun back in the cow tipping. I went with a couple of my friends once in a while, and we would go cow tipping. Not very often, though. Again, city boy. On a plane going home. Oh. Well, cool. Thank you for spending your money on some minutes to stop in and say hello to BlindViews and the Thirsty Thursday gang, Carolyn. I'm sure we all appreciate it. I know I do, my dear. Those games were back in the days. Yeah, they were. Garden raids? Nah, never did that. On the back of the bus in winter, we're on roller skates. Birds singing to her. And on a jet plane. Snipes are a real bird. One chichi says. Well, we could ask our bird expert, my Carolyn. She knows all about birds. Well, I don't know about all birds, but I know she knows a lot. I was impressed anyway. C.R. Boger. Yeah. We know you're not a fan, buddy. But I appreciate you being here, though. You're still all right. You still all right. We caution. Holding on to the bumper. Oh, yeah. We used to, the UPS trucks. We used to call them the SWAT trucks. Remember that? But anyway, we used to say the SWAT truck. And when it would go by, it would all run and would jump on the back because they had like a big tailboard and they had two big rails on the side, and would see how long we could ride before the guy stopped and screamed at us. My Carolyn. Just 10 seconds, that's all you need, huh? Yeah, I know you two don't get along at all. Grado, what up? Respectafari. Respectafari, okay. Do you drive an ice cream truck? I don't drive any damn thing, unfortunately. Remember when we could ride in the back of a pickup? Yeah, ride in the back of the pickup. Yeah, Carolyn went to the dump and she blamed it on her brother. She said, that's not my stuff. That's my brother's stuff. Oh, yeah, that's right. I wanted to yell at you, girl. As soon as you backed into there, before you got out of that truck, I said, she better not be wearing them damn flip-flops. She better have some shoes on. And you walked around the back, and what did you have on your feet, girl? My Carolyn, come on, girl. Better be careful when you're in places like that with no shoes on. Got my eye on you. That's right, hippie. I drive a microphone. A Cadillac kind of dude? Well, back in the day when I could drive, I was one of the muscle car dudes. I had, you know, Novas and Camaros, and I was into, you know, the Super Bs and the Barracudas and all that shit. But now, since I can't drive and I get chauffeured around, went out and bought me a Chrysler 300. That's right. I just sit in the side and say, go. And Anybody ever ride in a rumble seat? No, I have never rode in a rumble seat. I've seen a couple cars with them, but I've never rode in a rumble seat. That's a good thing. That's cool that you brought that up. That's something I'm gonna have to try to do someday. I always wanted to ride in a sidecar too, just once, just to see what it was like. Not very far, because I think it would be kind of scary. 73 Challenger. Oh yeah, nice, nice peeps. Yeah, Philip, I like it. I mean, it's a yeah. Seymour's my chauffeur. Yeah, Philip, it's a nice car. We test drove. We looked at the 200 first, and I was like, eh. Then I saw 300. And I was like, yeah. I looked at a couple other things, but I really liked it, and it's really really comfortable. It's got the auto start for my wife here in the Northeast. In the winters, she just hits the button on the key fob and starts it up, and it's warm when she goes out. The seats are warmed. It has the thing for the mirrors. They thaw out and everything, and all that shit. What's up, Rob Q? Carl Fry. But yeah, it's real comfortable. It's got the nav and I think it's an 8-inch screen, I think. But yeah, it has an 8-inch screen with the nav and the satellite radio and all that happy hoopla. And we went down to Florida. Yeah, it'd be probably. Bama Mike, what's up, buddy? But yeah, we went down to Florida when not too long, probably, I don't know, 3-4 months after we got to 300. And that's a 1,000-mile trip from here to my friend's front door. It was 1,001 miles. Pretty funny. But it got 33 miles to the gallon. Now it was all highway, you know, we jumped on 95 and pretty much a straight shot. But yeah, that big old boat got 33 miles to the gallon. I was pretty impressed. Yeah, it was a comfortable, smooth ride, man. I really liked it. What's up, JJ? Yeah, I don't have any problems with it. I mean, I have no complaints. It's a pretty nice car. I mean, pretty much like any the radio did take a crap once, and but it was under warranty. We just took it in and they replaced it. But yeah, it's like any other car, really. If you do the maintenance and, you know, get shit flushed and changed when you're supposed to, and change the oil and rotate the tires and this and that. Yeah, it's a nice car. It's doing us well. And yeah, she's a smooth, pretty quiet ride. Yeah, I like it. I like it. And like I said, for a big old boat, it's not too bad. It's got some shit. It got some get up and go when you got to, you know. No, it ain't a race car, but you know, if you're coming up a ramp and you want to get on it and get out in traffic, you mash on it, gets. I mean, I don't drive it, but I sit in the passenger side. And it's funny because my son never got his license because I wasn't paying. I couldn't afford his insurance, and he didn't have the money for insurance, and he didn't have a car, so he never got his license. But he got it now before he goes to New Zealand, because it's an easier process here than it is over there. But anyway, he went and was doing his parallel park, and we got the big old boat to 300, and people with their little tiny cars, they couldn't park for shit, and he was like whipping that thing in there. It's pretty nice, man. Got the backup camera and all that good shit. Yeah, Line, check him out. Creeper. Bama Mike got a real good channel. He's an up-and-comer, fairly new. Puts a lot of time, a lot of research. Does some really good videos. Puts a lot of time into editing and everything. And like I said, his research. Clearski, he is fairly new too. He's been around a little bit, but yeah, he's up there in the Northwest. And he does some little around town videos, And Mark Fun Jones, he is an artiste. He does live streams. Mark Fun Jones live streams daily, 7:30 p.m. at the Art Studios. Yes, live from the Art Studios. Mark Fun Jones will be painting and chitty-chatting and singing and doing all his crazy voices. 7:30 daily. And while I'm plugging some things, the premiere, the first ever, yes, breaking news right here. The first time ever, Saturday, this coming Saturday, 9:30 in the AM. Yes, not at the PM, 9:30 in the AM. Saturdays. That's right. Camo Dave channel. Weekend review. That's right. Saturday morning, 9:30 AM. Go check out Camo Dave's live Saturdays week in review. That's right. That's the bottom of YouTube week in review. Find out what you missed throughout the week. He'll catch up on all the latest. And if he doesn't, you know I'll make fun of him. But yes, go check them two guys out. All right, what did I miss? Buffering. Oh, that sucks. My stream health says green and good. I don't know. Live by big slide. I used to drive a tractor when I was a little kid. I used to shovel stalls. And, what's up, mind blown? Yeah, I used to shovel out horse stalls, shovel shit, and, put it in the wheelbarrow, dump the wheelbarrow in a shit spreader, and then the old boy would get the tractor started, put it in gear and get it started, and run up the gears, and then I would jump in the seat and drive the shit spreader through the field. And all I knew how to do is when I got back to stop, mash on both pedals, the brake and the clutch. But other than that, yeah, I was just a little one. Tim said PA has the best fireworks. Well, thank you, Colette. And thank you, Colette, again. Thank you, Colette, for the compliment on the eyes drawing. And thank you, Colette, for the super chat. Playing Atari. Yeah, I remember the old Atari games. They were pretty fun. Well, we're talking pre-video game. We're trying to... Now, I know I'm an old fart, and a lot of the folks in here are a little older also. What's up, Kitsy? So I was talking about the pre-video game stuff before you could get video games and plunk down, and before you get on the internet and Google shit. What we did to occupy our time. I want to put the 57 Chevy in the swamp. Oh, no. That's because if they tow truck and get it out. I was 10. Okay. That's fucked up, bird. Bird's nest. Oh. Pong. Space Invaders. Yeah, I used to like Space Invaders. Asteroids. We used to have little asteroids competitions, too, when that shit first came out. Rode dirt bike. Yeah, I used to have a friend that maybe, well, in the summertime, a couple times a month, we'd go hang out with him and go ride dirt bikes and shit. He lived out in the country where we could do that shit. As far as bikes, yeah, man. Amy, we rode bikes everywhere. That's the only way I got around was riding a bike. Yeah, we had to play outside too. I've never flown first class. Oh, okay. Yeah, we that was it. My wife and I celebrated 25 years married and 29 together tomorrow. I could have gotten woo. Congratulations, hippie. Congratulations. That's a long time. Here's another one. Mr. Hippie. He has an up and coming channel. He's trying to get it rolling here. He's a bee man. He takes care of people's bee problems. He moves hives and stuff when they get to be a nuisance. But he flips houses, and he does his day by day of doing houses. So if you guys are interested in how to do some stuff and what's going on in that world, go over and check him out. Give him a like or two. Give him a chance. The Handy Hippie. Third marriage, second wife. Uh-oh, rambling room. Rock'em sock'em. The Rock'em Sock'em robots. A real working vlogger, that's right. Gas is 99 cents a gallon. Yeah, I remember a pack of cigarettes used to be like 55 cents. Totally, Kathy wants to know if you'll rent yourself out there, hippie. She needs some work done. She needs a handyman. Tabletop ice hockey, yeah. The vibrating football, that's right. Electric football. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier, Bird Nest. Married her twice. Oh my Lord. Anybody remember the SSP cars? Those little plastic cars with the big giant wheel, and you stuck that little zip thing down in there, had the teeth on it, and then you yanked that thing out and it flew across the room. Anybody remember them damn things? I used to love them things. SSP cars. Foosball. I think MRS BlindViews is in another room uploading videos. Oh, no, she probably is downstairs watching TV though, which is the internet. But that's all the time. That's nothing new. Slot cars. Yeah, I had slot cars for a little bit, but wasn't too big on them or trains for some reason. Big HO car set, yeah. Jumping off. Bah. That's right, Bird. Now, we were talking about that earlier. Everybody's talking about Hot Wheels. I said, yeah, me and my friends, we used to play that game. Beat each other with the damn Hot Wheels track. We used to get all kinds of welts and shit. Ooh. $5 an hour to use the big track at the mall. That sounds like fun. Charles Green, 37 years of marriage. Wow. Yeah, I don't dig the heat either, hippie. Shit bothers me. Yeah. Yeah, I had some friends that were into slot cars. That yeah, you're right. They all had their own controllers. Kind of like dudes that played ping pong and shit. They always had their own paddles and shit. Same with the dudes that played pool. Had their own sticks. Yep, the Hot Wheels and the Matchboxes. Yeah, I'd be outside underneath our tree playing in the dirt for hours with them things, making little roads and shit. That shit was fun. Estes Rockets. Not sure what they are, Munchie. Oh, yeah, the Cowboys and Indians. Little Green Army Man. G.I. Joes. I had a dude, I think his name, Big Jim, I think it was called. They weren't called dolls. They were action figures or whatever they were. But yeah, I think his name was Big Jim. It's kind of like a G.I. Joe type thing. You played baseball in your neighborhood. Kick the can, yeah. Yeah, we played, oh shit, Rollerball. That movie Rollerball came out way back when. So we got the brilliant idea. Let's play Rollerball. There was a stop sign at each end of the street at the intersection. So that was the scoring pod. And we would get a tennis ball. People were on roller skates, people were on skateboards, and people were on bicycles. And we would get any kind of shit we had, elbow pads, helmets, football helmets, or whatever, and whatever pads we had, we'd strap up, and we'd get on our skateboards and grab because back then we had them sissy bars on our bikes. We'd grab the sissy bar, and the guys on the bikes would ride real fast, then we'd let go, and we'd pass the ball back and forth, and if you whipped the ball and you hit the stop sign, that was a score. But yeah, oh man, we used to fly at each other and knock each other on our asses. Yeah, we watched that stupid movie Rollerball, and we got this brilliant idea. Yeah, we can do that. We can play rollerball in the middle of the blacktop street. Yeah. Indestructible kids back then. Now if you let your kid walk to school half a block, you go to jail because you left your kid unattended. Hopscotch. Yep. Yeah, hide and seek. Horse. You mean the basketball game? Where you'd shoot. If you missed, you got a letter. We used to play that shit a lot. We used to play a lot of, we used to call it penitentiary ball. There was a place in the basement of one of the hospitals that would let us play basketball in their basketball court. But the out of bounds line was like maybe 4 inches from the wall. So yeah, if you stepped out of bounds, you knew it. So we started calling it penitentiary ball. We played a lot of basketball outside, but that was like a kind of like a wait and play kind of thing, tournament deal. Everybody would come from a bunch of neighborhoods, and these 5 guys would play those 5 guys, and then the losers had to get off. The winners could stay if they wanted to and play the next 5. And if they get tired, they left, and then 2 more groups of 5 would play. We did that with football too. Down here at the Jewish Community Center had a nice big grass field, and we played football on there all the time. We would get the kids from out in the hill, Hall Manor, in the projects in Hall Manor. A group of them kids would come down here to the not so ghetto, kind of in the middle of the road, upper lower class neighborhood, I guess, bordering on white trash. But yeah, the kids from the projects would come down here, and we would play. It was basically turned into a bunch of white guys with maybe one or two black guys or a Hispanic dude against a whole bunch of black dudes, but it was never a problem. I mean, we played, and there was never any fights, never any bashing, no violence. We played football, and that was it, you know. Pollywogs. I know I've heard that before, but I'm not quite sure what pollywogs is. Chase the truck. I'm not Chuck. Chase the truck playing for mosquitoes. Spraying for mosquitoes and then hide in the fog. Oh my God. Making acetylene bombs. Yeah, we used to do that, but that wasn't a kid thing. That was an adult stupid thing I used to do all the time. I taught a bunch of the younger guys at work how to do that. I got a big black trash bag and said, hey guys, you want to see something really cool? And if you add just a little bit of oxygen, it doesn't go, it goes boom. That's right, the street lights. That was the alarm clock. I could be anywhere in the tri-state area. It didn't matter. No one cared. When the street lights came on, when Mom opened the door and poked her head out and gave a yell, I better be within earshot. If I said, come in, I was good. Or if she looked out and saw me, I was good. But if she yelled and I didn't answer, all hell broke loose when she did find me. See, I live along the river, the Susquehanna. So we got mayflies. Mayflies for days. And over on City Island is where the Harrisburg Senators baseball team plays. That's right, Line Screw. You're on a watch list somewhere, I'm sure. But yeah, over on City Island where the Senators play, the baseball team, man, you go over there to watch a baseball game and you're just covered in mayflies. Them big stadium lights, you just see this big white cloud. I used to work at the airport, the local airport here, Harrisburg International, and it's basically right along the river, almost an island almost. But anyway, and yeah, I worked in the hangar at night and would pull the planes in at night, and it sounded like popcorn, man. The planes rolling over all the mayfly carcasses. It was pretty gross. Them damn things were everywhere. Them and them Helgramites, some giant ass bugs with the big pinchers on the front and the big ass wings. Oh man, I guess they lay their eggs in the water, and the larva lives in the water, and then they hatch and they come out, and then their wings open up and dry out, and they got these giant pinchers on the front. They're some disgusting ass looking bugs, but I guess they're good fishing bait. Helgramites. Ugh. Yeah, stupid stunts was always involved. We used to get an old bike, cut the forks off, and jam them up on the forks of another bike, drill a hole through, put a bolt and a nut and bolt through to hold the forks on, and make a little chopper out of our bikes, and then kind of try to go jump shit until the forks snapped where we bolted them together. We used to do some dumb shit with bikes, I'll tell you that. Aerosol in the fire, yeah, that's a good old explosion. Paper dolls, yeah. Yep, the good old choppers, nut bar. How about Light Bright? Spirograph? Remember them crazy things? Yeah, we had them damn bikes with the big ass high sissy bars, and we put baseball cards in the in the spokes. Yeah, we was badass back in the day. Etch-a-sketches, yeah. Incredible edibles. From a fire truck, that's not good. Easy bake oven. Chatty Cassie. I never had one, but I remember the commercials. Yep, banana seats and big ass high sissy bars. Creepy crawlers. Yeah, I remember them things too. Lola's brother blew over his sister's Barbie doll. That's right, Dave. Burning down the house, making creepy crawlers. How about Shrinky Dinks? Remember Shrinky Dinks? Make them things and paint them up and everything and throw them in the oven. They'd fucking curl all up and shrink. Climbing on people's houses. No, we never did that, oh dear. Good Lord. We'd have got shot here in my neighborhood. And then when we fell off the roof, they'd have still beat our ass. Thumbelina. Made things out of popsicle sticks. Yes, yes. Did that all the time, man. Couple tubes of Elmer's glue and a big old pile of popsicle sticks and have had it. That's right. Oh, yeah, silly putty. Making balls and bouncing around and picking up Marmaduke off the comics and Beetle Bailey. Yeah, the clackers. They shatter. Get pieces of plastic in your face. Good old pickup sticks. Yeah, the House of Cards. Clackers did rock. I know all the girls in the neighborhood just loved them things for some reason. Lincoln Logs. Yeah, Lincoln Logs were the shit. That and erector sets, man. I had an erector set. They'd never sell an erector set now. And it's metal and it has sharp edges. Kids are stupid. They'll kill themselves with them. And it's true, they will. Beer cans later flew in tennis balls. Yeah. We used to call them Polish cannons. Sorry if anybody's Polish, but that's what we called them back in the days. Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. Clackers did hurt. Yeah, they did ban the clackers. Little Miss Revlon doll. Stupid lemon hop thing. Was that thing you put on your damn ankle and spun it around and jumped over it? The gear shifter right in the front of the... Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I do remember that, Crude. Yeah, that was a bad idea. That was a nutcracker for sure. Beer top for tap shoes. Yeah, they did ban all the fun stuff because kids are stupid. See, I always thought it was, you know, those who stuck the fork in the electric socket didn't grow up to reproduce. You know, I thought it was like a natural selection thing, but no. Now every fucking half-wit gets put in a bubble and protected and gets to reproduce more morons. At least back then we tried to curb it. You know what I mean? I know that was crude and harsh, but it's true, and it's reality. And that's the way I see it. We had monkey bars over asphalt. That is right. We didn't have chunked up tires and shit on our playgrounds. And we had monkey bars and jungle gyms and all kinds of nasty stuff. Slip and slides, yeah. Oh, now Teresa's talking about her first 45. Her 45 record. Tears of a Clown. Doors, Touch Me. Okay. Throwing out first 45s. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's kind of hard to remember, but I believe my first 45 was Heart of Gold. I've been, by old whiny ass. I've been on my water for a heart of gold. Robin. Hello, Robin. How are you? Is Mr. Carl treating you right, taking care of you? Well, if he isn't, you tell old BlindViews. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll figure something out. How you doing, Robin? Hope you're enjoying yourself. Coke 45. Old English 800. Oh, it's time to take a rip on the vape, I do believe. All right. Speaking of 45s and old music, how many of you guys sat down with your little tape recorder, your little cassette recorder? You had to push the play and record button down. How many of y'all took that thing, sat next to the radio, waiting for your favorite song, and just wishing the DJ would shut the hell up and quit talking over the intro to your favorite song so you could hit that record so you could record your favorite song because you couldn't afford to go out and buy the record? How many of y'all did that? Or was it just my broke white trash ass? Come on. Don't lie. Don't lie. That's right. Many, many times. Sit there all day waiting for him to play that song. Hey, this is live in WTPA. Yeah, come on. We're going to play this favorite song of yours, and I'm going to talk the whole way over this motherfucker so you can't tape this shit. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm still going to talk. Yeah, I'm halfway through the song, but I'm not going to shut up because I know you're trying to record this shit. That's right. Okay, here we go. You know they did that shit on purpose. Always talked over the song. I wait for half an hour. Go, here it comes, here it comes. Just saying, damn, man, will you shut the hell up? Yeah, it was a talk up. It was a talk over so they could screw you from recording your shit. I did it anyway. I recorded that shit. That's right. The Columbia House Record Club and Tape Club. That's right. We'll give you 99 damn tapes for a penny. All you got to do is buy 5 more in the next 10 years. That shit was awesome. I love that stuff, man. He even recorded TV shows like that. Damn. Yeah, peeps, I did check that out. Eight tracks. Hell yeah, I remember 8 tracks. Uh-oh. Cover your ears. Oh, that was weak. I need some more ammo. Call it halftime. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I seen Dave say something about a top 40 station. I don't listen to much regular radio. I listen to satellite radio when I do, but every once in a while I will still listen to WMMR. I'm not going to say where it's out of because Dave probably knows. but I'm going to see if he does know. Dave, WMMR? Yes, you are correct, sir. Yeah. Yeah, every once in a while I still get on here and on the internet here, and I'll put WMMR on and listen to that. Our local station around here is similar to that. I don't even remember what the hell our local station is called anymore. They changed. But yeah, I listen to a lot of satellite radio. I'll listen to Stern, Ozzy's Boneyard, shit like that. The hair metal station or whatever it's called. But yeah, I don't listen to a whole lot of stuff. Yeah, we played Kiss records to death. Yeah, Stern got soft. I used to like him. He's okay. Hair Nation. Yes, that's it, Carl. Correctamundo. Bruh. Your wife probably told you that answer, didn't she? Yeah, fart man. Wasn't a big comics person there, Ellen, but I do remember the Archies. The best thing about satellite radio is when you are traveling and you're going, state to state to state, you don't have to keep searching for radio stations. The shit, whatever you're listening to, it stays with you. Stern was great when he was on real radio. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you there, Dave. Yeah, on real radio when he had all his restrictions and he jumped onto satellite where he could just drop the F-bombs and talk about any damn thing and do anything. He did for a little bit, and then, like I said, I think he started rubbing elbows with all the uppity ups, all the famous people, all the lovely people. So then all of a sudden he's like, well, I can't talk shit about all these people because I'm rubbing elbows and going to parties and dinners and shit with these folks, so I can't bash them anymore. So he got soft. Yeah, he did have Trump on a bunch of times. Yeah, I do miss the drive-in movies, Munchy G. You remember when Kennedy got assassinated? Kennedy got assassinated the year I was born, so I don't remember it, but yep, 1963. Chat's starting to roll pretty quick. You guys must be chatting about something interesting. I can't keep up. He invited him to his big birthday bash. Now he can't talk shit. Yeah, yeah, that's probably it. Hey, that's about right. I'm not Chuck. You ran a projector to drive in. That sounds like it might have been fun. Skyview. Still got to drive in. I don't, we used to, the last I know, about 5 years ago, we had one, not right here, but maybe about 45 minutes away. I don't even know if it's still there or not. Remember the FM converter? Yeah, the FM converters. Yeah, man. Fun and lots of girls. Yeah. I remember my 25-year-old mom crying watching the funeral. My Carolyn's still with us, or back with us, one of the two. Felt your first boob at the drive-in. Yeah, the drive-in was the spot. Oh, Sharon, you got to drive in close. That's cool. That male show. Yeah, that was a good show. I used to like watching that myself. Teresa's still 25. Again? Come on, Teresa. How many times is this now that you were 25? Back with me. Okay. Well, as long as you're with me, it doesn't matter if it's still or back or again or whatever. I know your videos are behind, so I'm assuming you're farther along in your van build than your videos are. So if that be the case, I hope everything turned out, and I can't wait to see how it turned out. Looking pretty snazzy, I think. I'm proud of my Carolyn, using her drill and everything all by herself. Waving hi to Dave. Colette is waving hi to Dave. Are you waving back, Dave? Damn it. You just turned 50. Ramblin' Rome. You're just a youngin'. That's right, Sharon. Back in the saddle. That it right. That it right. And only one paper cut, Mr. Breed says. Well, you know what, guys? I gotta say something. I've been slacking here. We haven't taken a trip to the dungeon yet. Now you know, every Thirsty Thursday, we always wind up in the dungeon, at least for a little bit. We might not stay long, but we always manage to make it. Mr. Buckley showed up just in time to play in the basement. Oh yes, Mr. Buckley. I hope you had time to watch my latest video that I posted, where I answered the question that you posed to me a little while ago. That is right, Mr. Buckley. I took time out of my busy schedule just to answer your question. And I did. I did it willingly. No coercion whatsoever. That is right. Because I appreciate my blind viewers. All of you. Each and every one of you. But especially on the Memorial Day weekend, the ones that are serving us. So I took the time to answer Mr. Ron Buckley's question. I hope it was here to your satisfaction. I bid you adieu. All right, that was fun. Enough of that nonsense. How's it going, Ron? Hope all is well. I hope you don't have swamp ass from sweating over there in the sandbox. Not to answer for my Carolyn there lying. She used to do live streams. She hasn't done one in a little while, but yeah, every once in a while she does one. Just woke up to use the bathroom. Well, I hope everything came out all right. You knew it was coming, didn't you, Ron? You knew it. Actually, way back, it was probably, I don't know, maybe about a year ago, is actually when I first started to appreciate and really like my Carolyn. She was doing a live stream, and I don't believe she had any moderators or anything. And she was getting slammed pretty hard by the trolls, all her haters. And she was very, how should I say, she just ignored them. She didn't pay them any attention, so she didn't fuel the fire. And I asked a couple questions, and this is even after I made some videos where, I mean, I didn't really like bash her real hard, but I didn't talk the sweetest about her. I talked a little bit about, you know, not so good. But I asked her some questions, and she answered me. And so I kept asking questions, and she was very polite, very courteous. She handled herself with grace. And that's when I was like, there's something about this lady. That was about a year ago, somewhere around there. Anyway. But I just liked the way she handled herself and everything that was going on around her. And, yeah. As time went on, now, as you all know, she's my Carolyn. And it's not easy to get on the good graces of BlindViews, because I can be a prick. Well, you guys know, you watch my videos. I can be a real ass sometimes. Oh no.
Precious against the hose.
How's that for a ringtone? That's right. Now you know I'm a freak. It rubs the lotion on its skin. It's just Lady Carolyn has had to deal with all kinds of freaks and weirdos in her job. She knows I don't. Yes, that is true. That is true. That is very true. Now, I know there's a lot of people that take issue with the police and everything, especially nowadays with all this. I know my rights. I know. Shut the fuck up. But I was a firefighter for years, and we worked real close with the police, state and local. State police can be real pricks sometimes. I want you off my highway. Open my highway. Shut up. There's 3 cars piled up and people trapped inside. I'm not worried about your highway. But, yeah. We worked real close with the police. And, of course, the EMTs and the hospitals and everything. More than once was I doing CPR on somebody as they strapped them in and picked me and the patient up as I was still doing CPR, put me on a stretcher into the ambulance, and I'm doing CPR the whole way, chest compressions the whole way there, sweat dripping off my nose all over this poor patient, wheeling me into the hospital as they switch us over, and I jump off, and then the nurses and doctors take over. My arms are like rubber. My arms will just float up when I stop. Yeah, more than once. But, yeah, the police that I worked with, them guys and gals, they got a hard job, man. It ain't one I want to do. Not that everybody want to be a firefighter either, running into burning buildings and scraping people off the highway, digging dead bodies out of the river, and cutting people that are all hurt and screaming out of cars and all that fun shit. But, yeah, the cops, you just never know. You never know what you're walking up on. And people just don't realize, you know. Why'd you pull me over? You didn't pull me over for no reason. I didn't do nothing. I know my rights. I ain't got to tell you shit. I'm not telling you who I am. You know, that little roll down the window about that far and then talk out like some kind of asshole. Well, if you didn't do nothing and you ain't nobody, then shut the fuck up and just tell them who you are. Quit being a dick. You know? A call came in. 7-Eleven down the street got robbed, and it was a white guy and a green Toyota. Well, guess what? You're a white guy in a green Toyota. And the license plate was 1XL. Well, yours is, you know, LXL. So we pulled you over. We're just checking. What's the big fucking deal? And guess what? If they wouldn't have pulled you over and the guy would have got away, these fucking cops, lazy ass, don't do nothing. They're sitting around eating donuts while criminals are running around. So you just can't win. I know. I've been there. I talked to them. I've seen it with my own eyes. People can be real dicks. And just a little bit of fucking understanding and respect goes a long ass way. Now, sure, there's a small percentage, maybe 0.9 or maybe 1%, that are real assholes. I'm talking about the cops now. But for the most part, they're just out there doing their job, what they're told to do, and they want to go home at the end of the night and see their family. That's all. That's all they're trying to do. Put in their time, do the job, and go to hell home at the end of the night. But no. Some fucking asshole with a chip on his shoulder. I know my rights. I ain't telling you shit. Man, shut the fuck up. Get your damn license out and just hand it to him. I ain't did nothing. Yo, man, what's this in your pocket? I don't know. These ain't even my pants. These are my cousin's pants. I don't know what's in this pocket. These ain't even my pants. That ain't my shit. I don't know nothing. These my cousin's pants. These ain't my pants. I seen it all, man. I know. Shit trips me out. Gotta be a dick. Yes, sir. No, sir. Here you go, sir. Do you know why I pulled you over? Nope. But I'm sure you're going to let me know. Can I see your license and registration? Sure can. That's why I went and got this little card. Went through all this trouble and paid all this money for this card. Why keep it in my wallet? Sure, here you go. Isn't that why I paid all that fucking money and got my picture taken? Hell yeah, here it is. Why not pull it out of your fucking wallet? Registration. Didn't you pay for that shit too? What, just so I can ride around your glove box? Get it the fuck out and give it to the man or woman. What's the big damn deal? No, you gotta be an ass. I know my rights. No, you don't. Shut the fuck up. That's your right. How about if I bust your window and drag you the fuck out? See, that's why I was a firefighter, not a cop. Because I just said, roll your window down. No, fuck you. I know my rights. And I went, whoosh, smash, yank. There you go. How about we tell it to the judge later? Fuck all that noise, man. I don't have the patience that them cops got. And I know I worked, like I said, I worked with them, man. I worked with them. We get on to something, missing person or some guy with a gun in the woods. Last seen here. Search detail. We need the fire department. What the fuck you mean you need the fire department? Did you say guy with a gun? Isn't that somebody else more qualified than a guy with a hose? No, sorry, I passed, Chief. Lieutenant, tell the chief I quit. Yeah, fuck that, man. Oh yeah, you park in front of a fire hydrant? Oh yeah, we'll bust your windows out and run a 5-inch hose right through your fucking window out the other side and hook up. You're damn right we will. You know what else we like to do? We like to if somebody's parked in a no parking sign, no parking zone, you know, fire lane and all that shit, we'll get a cop to pull up right behind them. We'll get a fire truck to pull right beside them, and we'll get another rig to pull right in front of them. And when they come walking out of the store, it's usually like at a store, like at a grocery store, something like that. And when they come out to move their car, guess what? You're waiting until the incident is over. Might be 15 minutes, might be 4 hours. You never know. But guess what? You're too lazy to park in the fucking parking lot and walk to the door? Well, guess what? I hope you ain't got nothing planned today because you're stuck. You ain't moving shit. and they bitch and they scream and they whine. Why don't you just move your car and let me out? No parking, dick face. Supreme Leader. That's right. See the big yellow words on the ground that say fire lane, no parking? Oh, well, if you can't see them, then you really shouldn't be driving anyway. So we're going to surround your ass with cop cars and fire trucks, and you ain't moving until we leave. No matter how much you cry, bitch, whine, moan, get on the ground and throw a temper tantrum, hold your breath, kick and scream, we still ain't moving. We got shit to do. You shouldn't have parked your ass there. See that big thing out there with all them little spaces in? It's called a parking lot. That's where your ass should have parked, you lazy fuck. Enough said. I know my rights. Apparently, you don't. You wouldn't drive through shit. You ain't driving through no fire truck. No, you ain't. Not unless you're driving Bigfoot. You ain't driving through one of them things. Especially if it's a truck, not even an engine. You get a big truck parked there. Yeah, you ain't driving through that shit. That was a while ago, Carl. I had to quit when my blind ass couldn't see anymore. It was funny. The fire marshal said, "Why are you quitting? You go in a burning building, you can't see anyway. You could probably do better than half these motherfuckers." I said, "Yeah, that's true, but nah." And you know, it ain't even me. Even when I still could see, and I could probably still done it, it wasn't me. It's if I would have got hurt and somebody would have got hurt or killed or whatever coming in to rescue my ass because I got stuck, that's what would have killed me. It wasn't about me getting hurt or stuck or trapped or anything. It was about my brothers that would have did anything to get me out, and they'd have fucking got hurt, and that's what would have tore me up. That's why I quit when I did and moved on to different things until I couldn't do that anymore. I'll tell you what, man. We had, we used to call some things, we used to call it the 3-cop rule. If you got some kind of weird substance or a weird odor or some kind of foggy, whatever, don't know what's going on, you use the 3-cop rule. You pull up in your rig and you stop. First you hold up your thumb and you go, yep, okay, we can cover the scene with our thumb. We're parked far enough away. And the cops rush in, and the first cop gets out, and he runs out of his car, and he goes over, and he falls down. The second guy goes over and goes, "What happened to Jim?" And he runs over, and he falls down. The third cop goes, something's going on. He gets on the radio, calls for help, and says something's wrong, and he runs in, and he falls down. That's when it's our turn to mask up and go in. It's called the 3-cop rule. Yeah, we always talk about the cops, actually, because we used to always play. It was firefighters and cops softball game every year, man. That was always fun. Talking about a rivalry. And the other thing is, we pulled up to a room and contents fire one time. The living room. Somebody had candles going. Candle fell over. Did a room and contents fire in the living room. And we were just pulling up, and the cop was just getting out of his car, and he runs up to the door. He tries the door. He can't get out the door. We're yelling, "No, no, no." He smashes the window and opens the door. Well, yep, the little room and contents. Now the house is on fire. He just supplied with all kinds of oxygen and everything it needed to, and it just took off. Started just running through the house. We're like, dude, do we fucking pull people over and give them tickets? How about we put out the fires? You get the bad guys. Don't be doing that shit. Yeah, we're all screaming, no, no, no. Too late, smash. There goes the fucking big fucking front window. And boof. There she went. When all we had to do is just run up there. As soon as we opened the door, we could have went pow, and we had it out. We could probably put it out with a can. We probably didn't even need to charge a line. But no, the cop had to smash the window. And until we got our shit all hooked up and ran up there, yeah, it took off. So we had a fully involved house fire in a couple of minutes. You know it's bad once that thing starts rumbling and chugging. And all that smoke starts banking from the ceiling, starts getting lower and lower and lower. And it's starving for oxygen, and it's looking for it. That's when it's bad. That's when it's time to kiss your ass goodbye. Get the fuck out. That's right. Vent the roof. That's what them truckies is for. But we didn't get to vent the roof. The cop vented the front window. It was ugly. Yeah, it's funny because when I went to my mobility training, my blind ass had to go learn how to use a cane and all that good stuff. My instructor said, man, he said, how do you know how to do that? How do you know how to do that? Before I even teach, how do you know how to do that? I said, I used to be a firefighter. He said, oh. So I started telling him stuff, you know, you sound stairs. You're going to burn it. You can't see. There's smoke everywhere. It's fucking black, you know, and everything. So whenever you're walking, you got your pike pole or whatever tool you got, your fucking drywall hook, your pike pole, whatever implement of mass destruction you have that is your favorite. And you sound the floor, you sound the steps. What's up, Ruthie D? The truckies do it too. They sound the roof and shit. Because if you go thump, 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 you can step. If you go mush, mush, or it goes through, you don't step there. Many times you're trying to go up or downstairs. Some guys just run for it, and hey, guess what? After 3 steps, yeah, the stairs ain't there no more. Staircases burn out. They go falling on their ass. So you sound every stair and all that shit. So I'm doing all this kind of shit, and the guy's like, man, I didn't have to teach you all that. I said, yeah, I used to be a firefighter. He's like, man, that really comes in handy. That and going in and you know, doing either your right hand or your left hand search, walking around the room and the building and all that bullshit. You know, he used to blindfold me because I do have a little bit of vision, but he would blindfold me and take me into a mall or something like that and say, okay, take me into the middle or some shit and say, okay, now find your way to the front door. And so I used all the training that he gave me, the new stuff that I wanted to learn, and then I used my nose. I used always smell shit, and I used my firefighter training. And he was like, "Man, you're really picking this up." Like it was all that firefighter training. But yeah, you go in, you go, okay, there's Annie's pretzels. You know, you can smell it, and you walk around, and you go, oh, there's that fucking Aeropostale store. You can smell that fucking shithole too. So I always knew where I was. And he'd say, okay, find your way back to the door. So I in reverse. Okay, there's the Aeropostale, and I go around, and there's Annie's. Okay, I'm almost to the front. So that's all I used to do that shit all the time. Then they go, okay, are you ready? I was like, for what? He said, I'm going to throw change on the floor, and you have to go find it. I was like, what? So go, okay, ready? Here we go. And he'd throw like 75 cents, you know, 3/4. And it'd make me go find it. And then he taught me how to find it. Taught me how to go through revolving doors, how to find elevators and escalators, all kinds of fun stuff. It was pretty interesting, actually. Retired forensic investigator. That sounds like an interesting ass job. That's like my fire marshal. He's a pretty good guy. I've known him for many, many years. That's some pretty interesting shit too. Did I get to keep the change? I think I did keep it. I don't think I gave him a choice. I think I found it and put it in my pocket. Good night, somebody. Whoever's leaving, good night. Oh, there you are. Outdoor Adventures. Later, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Fire Marshal Bill. Oh, let me tell you something. Haha, I beat you to it, Ruthie. I could say it quicker than you could type it. Oh, man. So how's Ruthie doing? Y'all recovered from your gallbladder and your family visit all at the same time? Back to work okay? Back adjusted? Thing going good? 100% better. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I watched your making fish video. I was like, oh man, fish. Now I'm hungry for seafood. I want crabs and mussels and scallops and I was like, damn it. It was interesting and very hard at times, but it was what I did by choice. Yeah, that's... Was that a long time going to school before you got to do that, or? That does sound like interesting shit to me, though. Damn, back in time just for your coworker to split. Thing. That's right, Nunamite. Thing. Scores. Isn't that a strip club? Oh my goodness. So how was everybody's long weekend? Did you wake up Tuesday thinking it was Monday? I put the trash out yesterday. It was trash day. Then I forgot. Oops. Monday was a holiday. They ain't coming till tonight. Hot. Yeah. Heard that. Gotta search. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't on YouTube. Same old, yeah. Woke up Tuesday wishing it was Friday. Still confused, yeah. Get caught up on the YouTubes. Confused again. So confused you can't spell. That's right, I do that shit all the time. Oh well. No one's perfect. I mean, I'm kind of close, but yeah, right. The guy that can't see says he's close to perfect. Whoops. Oh. Yeah, we read the typos. We all know what it means. We can figure it out. Because we're just as goofy and we type the same shit. We know exactly what you're trying to say. It was a lazy weekend. Enjoyed my time. Few IPAs and no company. Oh, that sounds good, so you know, man. How's your stuff coming along? You almost done with that thing yet? April. Enjoy the stay in rain. Still getting rain. Good Lord. It's funny as shit. It's got to be a scripted channel. I took courses, but actually the medical examiners I worked for and other investigators taught me what I needed to know and then experience. 3 different states. Wow. That is pretty impressive, Linda. Pretty impressive. And awesome, too. Watched Eric fix and destroying his RV today. I must have missed that one. Work Saturday and Monday. No holiday for you. Damn, hippie. Oh, he painted with some Rust-Oleum. Ooh. He's goofy. Light rain all day. I could have stories to tell. Yeah, I bet. I bet you do have some stories, Linda. Yeah, I got some stories too, believe it or not. Oh, he painted his chipped up hood on his RV. Yeah, he's been talking about doing that for a while now. Took out the furnace too. Y'all see that Tiffin just put out a little thing not too long ago? Said, "We will no longer work on anything over 10 years old. Shit breaks, don't bring it to us." Too bad for you. Well, the thing is, RV is right there in its name. Recreational vehicle. Not move in it, live in it full time and drive it every day, all day, up in the mountains and bounce it down potholed dirt roads. Recreational vehicle. In your leisure time, in your spare time, on your off time. It doesn't say mobile home, full-time vehicle, living it every day vehicle. It's an RV, recreational vehicle. They are built like shit. Well, not like shit, but they're not built for all that. And they, right now, they are so swamped with orders because this lifestyle is just taking off for whatever reason, and they're so swamped with orders they can't keep up, so they're just pumping out. And I'm sorry, I worked in a plant where I built I worked at Fruhoff where I built tractor trailer trailers, and if you're pumping them out like that, you're missing shit, you're missing steps, and you're putting out garbage. I don't care what anybody says. If you're pumping out more than you usually do just to meet quotas and meet orders, you're putting out garbage. And I'm sorry, any nomads or RVs that I offend by saying that, but it's the truth. They're garbage. If you don't believe me, go buy a new one and see how much junk it is. Not to mention, as soon as you drive it off the lot, it goes down to about half. So if you go spend 80 grand on some new piece of shit Class C, drive it off the lot, drive it for a week, guess what? Try to go back and sell it. Yeah, we'll give you 40 grand for it. Yeah, used ones don't last very long around here either. But the thing is, see, what's up, Gabriel? If I was going to be a full-timer, the first thing I would want, the first thing on my mind is always safety. I don't know, maybe it's because I was a firefighter and I scraped lots of people off highways. I don't want no piece of junk. I don't want nothing with wobbly tires or half-ball tires or little travel trailer with, this big-ass trailer and these little tiny skateboard wheels on it. No, that ain't for me. Sorry. Something that's going to be swaying and all that, but no, ain't happening. I want something that I know is roadworthy. And yeah, I know. Register as your home state as this because they don't have state inspections on your vehicle and you can drive that rat trap, death trap piece of shit until it literally falls apart on the road and then just walk away and buy another one. No, that ain't for me. I want to know my shit is safe and roadworthy, that the brakes work, that everything works, that fucking exhaust isn't leaking up into the driver's compartment, and that the tires aren't going to blow out, and that the axle is actually rated for what weight is on this thing. I want all that shit to be on the up and up first and foremost. Because when I get it and drive down the road, I want to know it's going to stay the fuck together. That's first. Fuck all the what I need to live in and where I'm going to do and how much water. No, it's got to be fucking safe. Boom. Number one. The only thing I don't like about the Class A's is that front end collision shit. Because you got that big bus window and the whole front is fucking glass and there's nothing there. Just you and the road. And if some moron's in the wrong lane coming at you head on and they blast into your ass, or somebody does a little stop in front of you and you whip out around and wind up slamming into the back of a tractor trailer, you're done. We used to call it DRT. Dead right there. Ain't no helping you. You're done. Then again, DRT is better than fucked up and crippled for the rest of your life. I'd rather be DRT. Damn sorry, no man. See, that's the shit that worries me. First of all, I'd never buy a new one. I mean, if one thing I did learn from all you guys, all you nomads, is don't buy a new one. Let somebody else buy that thing, take it off the lot, drive it around, and take it back in and get all the warranty work fixed and find out all the problems and suck up the depreciation and then say, okay, I'm tired of this piece of shit, and sell it. That's what you buy. After somebody already went through the headaches, pulled their hair out, and ran it back and forth to the shop a million times to get all the warranty work done and get all the leaks fixed, and this doesn't work and that doesn't work. And once everything's all done, and like I said, they say, yeah, I paid fucking $80,000 for this piece of shit. I just want it out of my damn driveway. Give me 30 grand and it's yours. That's the ones you buy. But it's kind of hard to find one that isn't running to the ground that you can, drive it and you're all happy for a month, and then all of a sudden the starter goes out, then the battery dies, and then this takes a shit, and then the brakes need done, and then you need all fucking tires, and then then the refrigerator takes a shit. Then you start like, okay, I might as well spend 80 grand on the new one because I put fucking 10 grand in this thing in the last 3 months. And my big thing is I'm too old to get into any kind of big debt like that, make a big purchase like that again. No, done. And then everybody says, well, don't buy one of those. Just go buy a van. No. I said it many times. I'm 6'1". I weigh 230 pounds. And I'm not by myself. There's two of us. It's me and my wife. Not like my Carolyn or like Lola or Chrome from Van City Van Life. There's two of us. And I'm a big dude. and I'm old and I'm blind. And I'm not crawling around on my goddamn hands and knees. If I can't stand up and walk around, I'm not in it. It ain't happening. Sorry. And yeah, it just ain't happening. And I'm too old if I was younger, yeah, buy a butt. If I was younger, I would have probably bought a box truck, step van, or a big box truck, or an old school bus, and I'd have fucking gutted it and built it out. But I'm too old and blind. I ain't got the time, the patience, the energy, or the funds to do that. When I was younger, I might not have had the funds, but I could have nickel and dimed it here and there, and I could have drawn it out for maybe a year or two until I had it all done. But, you know, another year or two, I might not be able to see half what I can now. So then where does that leave me? You know, so, yeah. Sure, I waited too long, but that's just the way it is. Plus, I had responsibilities. We all can't just get up and go, okay, yeah, fuck you, I quit my job. Hey, boss, I quit. Up yours. Go to your landlord if you rent, or go to the mortgage company and say, I'm selling my house. And then sell all your shit, throw a little bit in storage, and then go buy a van and just take off? No. Some of us have responsibilities. I have children that I needed to keep a roof over their head, feed and clothe, and teach them right from wrong, and make sure they had everything that they needed. Maybe not everything they wanted, but everything that they needed. So I couldn't just throw everything out the window and say, fuck you, I'm living in a van. Eat shit, kids. Yeah, so what? You're 14, you can handle it. No, we all can't do that. Some of us have responsibilities. That's why you see a lot of these older folks waiting until they retire. Kids are grown and out of the house. They have some money and they can go out, and now they have the time and their little nest egg and their retirement and Social Security and all that stuff, so they can go travel because they have the money. They don't have to worry about it. But yeah, when you're 30, 20, 30, 40, and you go, fuck the world. Well, yeah, that's fine. But see, when I was 30, I had small kids. So you just can't go, yeah, kids, yeah, 9, 10. You can make it on your own, right? If I sell everything, quit my job, and get a van, you can survive, right? You don't need me. No. Some of us have fucking responsibilities. So it's just not an option. Just go do it. What are you waiting for? Just go do it. It's not an option. Johnson James, we got here my ears. Johnson Jason, that's funny. But got your ears roto-rooted. That doesn't even sound like fun. Yeah, you're right. It's the other way around, Simons. Some people don't have responsibilities. The majority of us do. And we just can't throw it all away. Got the new shingles vaccination. No, I didn't get that. MGTOW? Men going their own way. I think it's just another horseshit thing. But then again, I'm not politically correct. I'm old school. I do believe in freedom of speech and all that other bullshit. And to me, MGTOW is just another hashtag me too. Now, I have a wife, I have daughters, I have a granddaughter, I have a stepdaughter, you know, moms and sister-in-laws and all that stuff. I adore women. I think they're awesome. And I don't think any big, overbearing, strong-ass man should ever be screaming and smacking a woman around, period. Yeah, I know you women live, oh, we're just as equal and we can do anything you can do. But yeah, when a guy smashes the shit out of your face because he's bigger, stronger, and everything else, yeah, it's not right. I'm old school. I don't go for that shit. That's why I have the rules I have in here. None of that fucking bullshit bashing people in here. Do it other places. But anyway. So for every hashtag me too, yeah, 20 years ago he touched me. So then they all come out of the woodwork. Yeah, but for every one that said no, 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 and kind of got forced into it, there was 10 that said, yeah, I know. All I got to do is suck his dick, put up with it again, and I'll get this role. And then wait 40 years for everybody else. Well, all right, 20 other people said it. All right, I'll talk about it too now. I think that's horseshit. Come to my room at 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Get on your knees. Okay. Yeah. 10 of them. One that said, no, it ain't happening. And he pushed the door shut. Yeah, that's the problem. But now the 10 are in among with the one. And that's where the problem arises. Now, yeah, the guy is a big piece of shit. And he needs his face smashed in. But you take one of those actresses that said that Harvey Weinstein said, oh, this is what he did to me 20 years ago. Look at her. Yeah. How many movies was she in? How many movies was she the leading female role in? Yeah, lots. How many bazillion dollars does she make now? Yeah. You didn't have a problem swallowing that shit then, did you? Nope. But now the couple girls that didn't want to do it that way complained. You didn't speak up. You just sat back and waited until there was enough. Then you go, okay, let me pile on too. Hashtag me too. He made me do it too. Exactly. And I'm sorry if I offended any of you ladies out there, but that's just the way I feel. And it's the same thing with these MGTOW dudes. Men going their own way. Women just want to use men. Men are just a stepping stone for women. Women don't want us. They just want what we can do. And they want to... No. Shut the hell up. Quit being a little baby. If you don't want to be with a woman, and you're not gay or whatever else, but you just don't want a woman, so what? Go home, get a porn collection, and take care of yourself, and do whatever, and go about your business. Don't make a little group and give yourself a little MGTOW name and go run around and preaching your shit. No one cares. Just be quiet about it and don't have a girl. You don't have to have a little He-Man Woman Haters Club. No one gives a shit, you know? No one really gives a shit. And see, that's what... Thank you, Johnson Jameson, for the super chat. That's the whole part that when a woman comes forward and says she was raped, and then all of a sudden she becomes not the victim anymore. Well, it was her fault, and you dressed this way, and you did this, and well, you stayed with him, and you were with him for 10 years, and it went on and on and on, and they turn it around. And that's what makes women go, fuck it, man. I'm not even going through it. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to sit in court and have them drag up, yeah, I'm a 40-year-old woman and I was raped. Well, when you were 18, I remember it says here that you and Johnny and little Jimmy were under the bleachers. And so I think that you have it has nothing to do with nothing. If I was judged by the shit I did when I was 18, now that I'm 55, oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. No. So that's why females don't want to step forward. It makes it so hard. But And that's what I think happened with the hashtag Me Too thing. Like I said, yeah, there are legitimate things that happen to women that didn't want it to happen to, but for every one, there was 10. So out of the 100 of them, you know, there was 10 that said, yeah, okay. Like I said, come to my room. I want to discuss something. I'll see you at 3 a.m. Nah, bitch. You'll see me at, how about 8:30 p.m.? No. You know, if some big, fat, slobbing, ugly guy in power is asking some little 20-something hot little movie harlot to come to his room at 3 a.m., you know it's no good. And if you're that fucking stupid that you're going to go to the room, not that you deserve it, but you know you're going there for one and one thing only. I'll give you this role in this movie and 2 more. All you got to do is, well, okay. And then again, 20 years later, hashtag me too. And now all you got to do is say, hey, I'm 45. But when I was 17, he touched me. Yeah, I know it waited a long time, but he touched me. Then boom. Pff. All right. Show's canceled. You're done. Your name is stricken from the records. You no longer exist. Everything's gone. Oh, wait. All right. Innocent until proven guilty? No. She said it. We believe her. You're done. Bye. So in retaliation, now we have the MGTOWs. All the mean women are doing stuff. Well, we're men and we're going to do stuff too. Women just want us to do this and do that, and they don't want me. Yeah, whatever. You're ball babies. It's the same thing. No, it didn't come from Me Too, but it's the same damn thing. It's the same shit. In my opinion, anyway. I don't know. I'm not a MGTOW. I like women. But like I said, if you want to go your own way, then go your own way. You don't have to announce it. You don't have to wear a damn t-shirt and a hat saying that you're going your own way. Just go your own damn way. Kathy Martinez, what's up? You Aladdin yourself. Don't know what Aladdin is. Contract to have sex if yeah, that's right. Kind of like a prenup, but a pre-sex. Sign this. Later, Carl. And Robin, was it? That's actually a good idea, though. Like a prenup, pre-sex. Please sign this. Do you agree to have sex with me? I did not coerce you or force you in any way. Please sign here. Just a group of male homosexuals. Well, I wouldn't go as far as saying that they're homosexuals, that they're gay or anything, but I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not part of the gang, the group, the in crowd. Yeah, how romantic. Hi, let me woo you, but first, over dinner. Waiter, check please. Now, before the check comes, here, could you read her through this and sign this, please? In case this goes further. Oh, my. Yeah, the robot sex dolls. Well, let's put it this way. How about this? We'll use our boy Eric as an example. Now he got out, he made his video, and he had his little hat out, and he had a little sticker on the back of his RV, the MGTOW stuff. And he explained what MGTOW, what no, some of you people say this, some of you people say that. But this is what MGTOW is. And he laid it all out there. Then all of a sudden, I don't know if his forearm got tired or his palm got blisters. He's like, okay, let me hook up with a chick for a while. So let's go out and scrape this fucking MGTOW sticker off my RV. I'll hide my hat and I won't wear my t-shirts anymore. All right, I'll hang with this chick. I'll get a little bit. All right, that was enough. I got what I needed, so to speak. And now we're done. We're split up. No more. And what? A week later, the MGTOW hat and shirt comes back out. I didn't see a new sticker, but, you know, so if it's men going their own way, what is it? Men going their own way until there's a fork in the road. And then they take the fork and go, okay, I could use a woman now for a little bit. All right, well, that's all I needed. Thanks. I'm going to go my own way now. Maybe that's what MGTOW is. Like, again, I didn't join the club, so I didn't get the pamphlet and the rule book. I really don't know. They do the same. Who is they? Maybe you're not talking to me. Okay. Let's see. She looks like a decent job. Yeah, that's fine. The legal side. The legal side is swaying a little bit. It's not as bad as it used to be, but I will agree. Now when it comes to the kids, usually the woman gets full custody unless the man really, really pushes it, and then he can get, 50-50. But yeah, why can't we just treat each other with a little respect and these problems would not exist? Yeah, well, that was a topic, Kathy. Totally, Kathy. There's another Kathy Martinez is in here. At least she was. That was another topic of a past live stream, that respect, that word has been ripped out of the dictionary, balled up, set on fire, and stomped into the ground. No one has respect anymore, and I think that's a big problem. But yes, I do agree with you. If we just had a little respect for each other. We talked about when we were kids growing up, you respected your elders, period. You didn't talk back or you got knocked the fuck out. Period. I'm going to call the cops. Here, 911. Here you go. I'll hand you your phone. Go ahead, call them. I don't give a shit. But now it's just like, rah, 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 rah. They'll say anything, threaten all kinds of shit. But, yeah, respect is gone. We can thank the internet for a lot of stuff, in my opinion. The internet's a tool, just like anything else. You can pick up a hammer and you can drive some nails and build something with it, or you can smash somebody in the skull with it too. And that's just the same thing the internet is. Well, Kitsy, we were talking about you, but since you're here, I guess we have to change the subject. Now, we were talking about the MGTOW. You know what that is? MGTOW, men going their own way. We were talking about what different people think it means and what it is and all that good shit. 5 across the mouth taught me respect. Yeah, you got that right. Yeah, you respected your elders. They lived a long time. They went through a lot of shit. You know, when I was a kid, anybody that was older than me definitely went through some kind of war. Whether it was Vietnam, Korea, they were in some kind of war. And you didn't backtalk them, or you got knocked across the street. You got hit so hard, your kids were born screaming. You got that right, Sharon. The babysitter is the TV and the internet. Got shit to do. You know what? I would blast a kid in the throat and I would go to jail and say, now look where you are. You're in foster care, you little fuck, and you did it. Have a happy life. Daddy's gone now. Maybe you'll respect your new parents. See ya. I got 4 hots in a cot. Suck it, you little prick. Because that's how ignorant I am. My kids learned at a young age, very young age. You get yippy, pop. Just a little tap. Enough to make them wah. And after that, all you got to do is look at them and go, and they go, I got it. I got it. There you go. One and done. None of this. Now stop it, little Johnny. Stop it. I said stop it. What did I say? 1, 2, 3. No. Go in the corner. Go in the corner. Go in the corner. Stop it. I said stop it. Get down. Get down. Give that to your sister. Give it. Stop. Get down. No. Pow. What did I say? Then the next time you go, huh? And they go, all right. It's cool. Words don't hurt. Even though everybody says words can hurt. He called me a name on the internet. I'm gonna go. Yeah, no, sorry. If words could hurt, all you YouTubers that have channels, you know you'd all be dead by now. All the mean, hateful shit that are said to us just for fucking having a video. Yeah, if words hurt, we'd all be dead. Period. So all that stop it, little Johnny, and go stand in the corner and 1, 2. What did I say? 1, 2. Now you know what happens when I get to 3. 1. No, that shit don't work. So go ahead, like I said. Call the cops, send me to jail, and when I'm in jail, where are you going? Foster care. And then people don't give a shit about you. Now, both our lives suck. Handle it. Agree or not, that's the way I see it. Oh, sorry to hear that, Linda. Well, thanks for stopping by. And your past job was pretty awesome. Again, sorry for your loss. Yeah, bird's nest. My mom was little. She was way littler than me. She was probably 5 foot nothing, maybe even 4'11". I don't know, but she was real little. Yeah, the shoe. She threw that shit like a boomerang. Anything that was in reach. Spatulas, brooms, frying pans. She whacked my big ass with that. You ain't too big for me. Wham! And she was right. I wasn't too big to get my ass whooped by something. It didn't take me long to learn. Scream at me all you want. That don't do nothing. Pain registers. And you go, I really don't want to feel that no more. I can listen to her scream at me all day, but I really can't take that frying pan on the side of the head no more. Or that shoe. Yeah, the shit worked. I don't care. Good, bad, indifferent, corporal punishment, child abuse, whatever you want to call it. It worked. That's how I grew up. I'm still here. I'm alive. I might not say I'm normal, but better than most. I made it through okay. Now these little put you in timeout 1, 2, 3 Johnnies, they're the fucking morons. They're the douchebags. They're the dregs of society. Not the ones that got racked across the side of the head. No. They're productive people in society. They're the ones that made shit go round. They're not the ones sitting and crying for a safe space and needing a trophy just for fucking showing up. No, they're the timeout and put them in the corner ones. The ones that got punched in the face, they're the ones that go, yep, I got to go to work today. And that's the damn truth. So call it whatever you want to, but it worked. It's called old school. But no, little Johnny, he needs a safe space, and he needs a trophy because he got a bet today. Yeah, he sucked. Little Jimmy ran faster, jumped higher, and gets the same trophy as little Johnny did because he stood on the sideline picking his fucking nose while his mommy wiped his ass. That's the kind of people that are going to run the country someday. Thank you. So go ahead, Miss Timeout and 1, 2, 3, stand in the corner bullshit. That's right. You don't have to try anymore. You don't have to apply yourself. You don't have to do your best. You just have to show up. Get your trophy just like everybody else. And what does that teach you? Hey, I need a job. Give me one. Can you do this? No, but I'm here. Yeah, but these guys are putting out 5 of these things a day. You only did half of one. They did 5. I don't care. I showed up. Don't I still get a trophy and a paycheck just like all these other motherfuckers do? That's what you're teaching these little morons. That's right. I call them little morons. That's what you're teaching them. So go ahead and keep wiping their ass, patting them on the head, tell them you can be whatever you want to be. Now crawl in your bubble and take your pill. It'll be okay. I think it's sad. Yeah, one more rebel, we can go 3 hours. Yeah, it's already 2 hours and 13 minutes. See what happens when y'all get me on a roll? I don't know how we got from Big Toe to whooping your kid's ass. Little obnoxious brats, that's right. When school can use corporal punishment, but parents can be jailed. Well, parents can get jailed, like I said. If the school is a block and a half from your house, and everybody gets up, everybody's, mom and dad are getting dressed and got breakfast ready, and mom and dad are getting ready to go to work. They put little backpacks on the kids and throw their little lunches in the backpack and say, okay, little Johnny and little Susie, go to school now. And they walk up the street a block and a half without mommy holding her hand. Guess what? Mommy's going to jail. How fucking sad is that? How sad is that? Enjoyed the games we all played back in the day. Yeah, they were fun. Yeah, everybody wants $50 an hour to start. That's right. Damn voice to text. Supreme Leader, what do you mean used to? I think he still does eat paste. I'll shank you. Yeah, it's just, you know, you don't have to beat your kid. You just give him a little whack. Not enough to leave a big old welt or a big red mark or anything. Just so they know what, hey. And they go, oh, I do something bad. I feel a little bit of pain. I don't want to feel that. As opposed to I do something bad and I hear, yang, 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 yang. Yeah, that's annoying, but I can tolerate that. So I'll just keep doing that bad thing. Yeah, I know what you meant. Spank, not shank. I'm going to shank my kid. That's going a little too far. Even for me, I wouldn't shank my kid. Yeah, I know you meant spank. I was just reading. I thought it was funny. Did you poop in color? Oh, somebody was eating crayons. Padlock wrapped in town, no marks. Punch him in the ribs in the right spot. It won't leave a mark. No, I mean, I said I never really had to whoop my kid. Just one little smack when they were younger. Then it was just like, uh-oh, Dad's pissed. Don't do that again. But then again, I did teach them things like respect and all that stuff as they got older and they could learn. It's like my son's a giant. He's bigger than me both ways. He weighs more than I do and he's taller than me. He could probably slaughter me. But he loves his pop and he respects his pop. And that was taught. Oh, this one's weak. I can feel it. Exactly. Respect, which is something that isn't taught anymore. Respect has been replaced with entitlement. If you work really hard and do your best, you might accomplish what you want to. Has been replaced with just show up. Sign the paper, show up. And you can do whatever you want to. You're just as good as everybody else. Work real hard and earn what you want. Has been replaced with, I want this. And y'all should give it to me. Hence the YouTubers that we watch. I need a new solar system. Now, you usually don't get on here and do these live streams, but you know what? I need a new solar system. So I'm going to do a live stream, and I'm going to sit here for 2 hours and tell you how much I need a new solar system. Why am I going to tell you that? Because I live an awesome lifestyle that I can't afford. But all you guys can, and with your help, I can continue to live my awesome lifestyle. But it won't be awesome until you all pay for my new solar system. So, thanks. And you won't see me doing a little live stream until I need something else. Thanks for watching. Yeah. Well, yeah, Miss Martinez. That's a little overboard. Well, not a little overboard, a lot overboard. I didn't get beat every day. Well, there was a little chunk of time when I did, when my mother was boyfriend shopping and more interested in that than me. Yeah, boyfriends seen me as something that was in the way, so I used to get beat a lot by a lot of different people. But that's for an Oprah show, not my live stream. Well, no, you're right. You're right, Josh. You can't blame the kids because that's not we, but that's what these millennials, they go out and spit out these babies and say, this is how it should be. And they're the ones that are building these little creatures, packing them in a little ball with their clay and making it. No, I did not, Mr. Breeze. I always worked until my ass went blind and I couldn't do anything anymore. I always worked. I had dumb jobs when I was 16 and 17, but yeah, as soon as I turned 18, I always had a job. If I got laid off, I got another job. I collected unemployment for a while until I actually found a job, and I looked because I wanted a job. Unemployment wasn't cutting it. I wanted money. I needed things and stuff. And I got married young too, first time. And I had responsibilities back then. I had a wife to support. She was actually still in school. And so I went to work and did what I had to do. Back in 1981, I was making $16.50 an hour. And back in 1981, that was a damn hell of a lot of money. And my wife was living large. Honey, we need a new... Okay, just go buy it, whatever. I'm off to work. But yeah, I had to... Yep, Mike begged until he got all his shit. He has a solar system, but I guess he needs some other stuff because he was on the other day begging for more money for some more stuff to get it all finished up. I don't know, maybe he needs some cables and a battery or something. I don't know. That's all I heard. I hear people tell me all kinds of stuff. I don't watch him anymore. I mean, I see the thumbnail and I read the title, but I skim by. I don't click on it. And then people say, hey, did you hear Mike did this? Did you hear Mike did that? $450 and 81. Yeah, I was making $16.50 something. But I was working at Fruhoff making trailers. And I had one Sunday a month off, and my wife was living large. I would come home, and as I was coming home to eat dinner and get ready to go to bed, she was eating breakfast and getting ready to leave. So we got along real well. And then when I got laid off, we lasted about maybe 7 months after that, when we actually lived together and spent time together. That's when we realized we really didn't like each other that much, and we got divorced. But yeah, I got laid off and I got another job. And that plant closed down and I got another job. And then I was making shitty money. So while I was working, I looked for another job and got another job, put in my 2 weeks, and I moved on. Yeah, I was always working. I worked at foundries, bronze foundries, steel mills. I worked at the airport. I was a firefighter. I was a hose tester and a ladder tester. Let's see. I worked in a deli. I worked in a pizza shop. I had so many jobs, but I was always working. Always did something. I was a maintenance man. I hung wallpaper. I hung drywall. I was, let's see what else. So many things. And then along all that time while I was actually working, I was, running light shows for bands at night on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, sometimes Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, I was always doing something. That's why when these morons get on here and say, yeah, you're just sucking off the government. There's nothing wrong with you. You ain't blind. Yeah, kiss my hairy white ass. I worked. I paid into that shit all my entire working life. And now my blind ass can't work no more. And yeah, you're damn right I'm getting my money. And if you don't like it, shut up and go back to work so I can get my check. Yeah, that's all I got to say. A real jobby poo. That's right. Now my jobby poo is doing YouTube. No, it's not my jobby poo. It's just something I like to do. I have fun at it. That my drawings, so I post my drawings on my YouTube channel and do some other shit. And you know, hey, if I can make a couple bucks, you're goddamn right I'm gonna make a couple bucks. And if that makes me an e-beggar, I'm gonna e-beg away. Everybody on the damn planet that has a channel that can has a super chat. So you're damn right I'm going to. People that first opened up their channel and got 3 subscribers have a Patreon. So guess what? I'm getting me one too. And if that makes me an e-beggar, go ahead. Stamp that label right on my channel. BlindViews is an e-beggar. Yep, sure am. Don't care. Because everybody on here is. Why should I be the only one that's not? And if you don't like it, fuck them and feed them beans. Super chat no worky. That's right. I'll have to work. I got super chat. All right, Miss Martinez. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I'm going to get out here. It's about 2 hours and a half. This is a very long one. Georgia video, an hour you started. Yeah. Supreme Leader. Aladdin. I don't know what that is. Damn you. But thank you anyway for the super chat. Mr. Breeze, breaking story. See more views as an e-beggar. That's right. Well, I don't think it's e-begging either. I didn't put the super chat up, say, hey, I got a super chat up, everybody. Look down there. No, I just put it up and went about my business. And I didn't put it up the first stream. Been doing Thirsty Thursdays for a little while now. And I just popped it on. And that's what's going to happen when I do the Patreon. It's going to be in the link and you'll see it. But I'm not going to say, hi, this is BlindViews. And before I start, don't forget to subscribe and click like and share and hit my Patreon. And here's my PayPal account. And if you want to direct deposit into my bank account, here's that number. And here, my wallet's open if you want to make paper airplanes and fly me dollar bills. No, I'm not going to say all that. I'm just going to go about my life. Going to keep making my videos. But, yeah, it'll be there. If you know where to look, you can find it. Just like when I say, send me an envelope. If you want to send me an envelope, you'll look and you'll find my P.O. box. If I say email me, if you know where to look and you want it bad enough, you'll look and you'll find my email address. All that good stuff. It's all there. If you want it, the carpetbagger, e-bag away. Well, thank you. Isn't that what YouTube's all about? Like I said, why should I be the only one not? Everyone else is reaping the benefits while I sit back and say, might as well go ahead. All right, Josh, I'll give you my back. What do you want? The routing number first? That's some funny shit. SKG, you made it. Damn, girl, you're really late to the party. You're lucky my blind ass is still on here. I was waiting for you. You're here now. All right. It's been 2.5 hours. I'm out. What you been doing, girl? Did you have to Did you have to cough up your nose ring again? Is that what took you so long to get here? Line screw. Giving me those Canadian shekels again. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it, man. RSB living life. Later. Running around like a mad woman. Hair flying all over the place. Canadian pesos. Yeah, believe it or not, Hippie, we're still here. I was thinking about wrapping it up, but then some chick with some wild hair and some really pretty eyes showed up, who said she was going to come earlier, but she just decided to get off her ass. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I am going to wrap it up here shortly. It's getting late. I actually have to make a phone call when I get off of here. It's 9:32 in the PM Eastern Time here in the Keystone State. SKG is very cute. She's a very pretty girl. I dig her whole vibe. I like her hair. She has beautiful eyes. I like her piercings. I think she's a cool chick. Not that I know her or anything. We hung out or nothing, but from what I do know and the chitty chats and everything we had, I think she's a pretty cool chick. New Zealand trip. He leaves on the 5th. So that's why I'm kind of lollygagging and staying close to home until after the 5th. Then hopefully I'll get back to business as usual and get to posting videos and get some of these drawings that are laying around. I haven't touched that bird drawing yet. I got to get that finished up so I can start on Miss Pretty Eyes. Get started on her drawing. And get my Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule started back up again. Damn, I can't even talk. Got burp. Now I got to go to the post office and get Dave's trophy since he got mine and I got his. That was some funny stuff. I don't know if any of you guys saw Mr. Dave Hughes, Camo Dave. He yes, more drawings. Yeah, I'm working on more drawings. After I'm done with my blue heron, I'm going to get on SKG. That didn't sound right. Sorry. No offense there, dear. Yeah, I'm gonna start her drawing. That's gonna take a while. That is gonna take quite some time to get those eyes right, and that's gonna be the whole key. But yeah, once the boy leaves, we get him all squared away. That is right, Lola. That is right. Yeah, I held it up the other day. Oh, thanks, Ruthie. You're so sweet. MGTOW. Oh, but yeah, I held the heron up, and I said, man, if I only knew somebody, I'd really like to send this to somebody. If I only knew somebody that liked these birds, I could send this to. But I didn't get any further at all. It's just the same. I did nothing further on it at all. But here she is. She's in the works. So I can get my hairy butt whacked. Damn. Tall tree. Camo should give me contribution. Actually, oh, thanks, SKG. Thank you, Tall Tree and Supreme Leader. I am new to Mag. Actually, before I even started, I was thinking of her. I knew she likes these things, so I'm doing it for her. Yep. I think 70 hippie. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that they take 30, something like that. They take a big chunk, but you know. And just an FYI for anybody that does. Oh no, I am the germ. Well, okay, you're the germ, but I'll give you germs. What's up, germ? How you doing, buddy? Long time no see. But yeah. Any of the money that I get from AdSense and you guys here on the super chat, it doesn't go to beer or vape juice, or it all goes right back into YouTube. You know, whether you believe me or not, but it all goes back into YouTube in some form, shape, anything. Whether it be, you know, a new memory card for the camera, or something for all this crap over here. See all that stuff? Hear the sound? It all comes from here. See all this shit over here? That's where BlindViews gets all his awesome sound from. So it's for the upkeep of this and getting new stuff or better stuff. It's for, you know, drawing all this crap. Believe it or not, the pencils don't last forever, and they're like $2.19 a piece. Now, it doesn't sound like a lot, but when you got like 100 pencils, you know, so when you're running through the pencils and paper, special paper for the colored pencils and all that other stuff. So, yeah, all that money that I get, you know, my money goes to, you know, the house and the bills and the fun and, you know, paying off the car and putting gas in it and getting groceries and all that stuff. All my AdSense and YouTube, anything from YouTube goes right back into YouTube. Whether it be another little windscreen, or whether it be another mic or a better mic or a better camera, or, you know, see, I just don't, you know, grab my phone and hit go live and talk to you guys. No, you see, I have shit and I put some effort into it. New pneumatic. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Appreciate it. Really, really do. But it all goes back into that. And a lot of this stuff does go to the drawing stuff. You know, a stupid tablet with, you know, like 20 sheets of paper in, you know, it isn't like going and buying printer paper or anything. And, like I said, the pencils, I got a boatload of them. There. Color pencils. It's a rainbow. And as you can see, my holder, PVC pipe. I got a big piece of PVC in the middle on some styrofoam, and then smaller PVC pipe all the way around, glued. And that's what separates the colors. All my greens are in one, my flesh tones and browns and reds, oranges, and they're all in the little PVC pipes. So I make my own shit with shit that I got laying around. But, and then there's brushes and all kinds of goodies for my artwork. So that's what that's what everything goes to. No, I don't, I know I don't need to explain, but, it's just, oh, you did see the sticker, Hippie? Cool. It is back there, buddy. I know you got a little taste there compared to all the other ones, but it's there. And I can see it now that I actually told you exactly where it is. Every time I look over there, I'm like, right there it is, man. But so that's I just want you guys to know that it's like I said, you know, I'm not going to go, oh yeah, you know, I'm doing this because, and I want you guys to give me money and do this and do that and watch my videos because every click I get and all this AdSense money, it goes, you know, so I can go, I don't know, whatever. No, it all goes back into YouTube to making videos because, I mean, it is selfish because I like to do it. Since I can't work anymore, my blind ass, I sit here, I make videos. It takes not too long to actually record the video, but then I sit here in front of the computer for hours and do the editing stuff. I don't have to, but I like it. It's fun, and I like using my creativity and putting out videos. And when I draw, I could just pull my drawing table over here and just sit down and draw, and then say, hey, look guys, I made a drawing and talk and show you the finished product. But no, I pull camera over and I got a big, it's actually a mic stand, but it's a boom stand, and I got the camera on it and it's sitting over here, and I set it up and I pull it over and I aim it and I get everything all set and I focus it in and I put the drawing table down, I put the paper on, it's there, and then I go in through all the settings and put it on, you know, like 20 times fast so I can do the time lapse and all that good shit. And then I start drawing. But you know, it's fun. It is a hobby. It's relaxing for me, and it is something I like to do. And with you guys' help, it lets me keep doing what I like to do. And apparently you like watching what I do and what I share with you guys, or you wouldn't fucking watch, would you? So it makes me feel good. Good night, Ruthie. That you guys actually like watching my stuff and what I do, because I have fun doing it and I like doing it. And it's just not me saying, oh, well, I got to pump out video after video after video after video because I need AdSense money, so I'm just going to pump out whatever. No. You know, I say I'm gonna post Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Well, if I post Monday and Friday, or if I post Monday and Wednesday, or if I post Monday and then get on Wednesday and do a live stream because I didn't have the chance or didn't have anything that was really relevant to make a good video, I'm not going to put out a video just to say, yeah, I put out a video. That's not me. Well, thank you, Linda. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's not my livelihood. I don't rely on it. I've said it many times. If YouTube would shut down tomorrow, that would just do one thing for me. Give me more time to do something else. I wouldn't make videos anymore. I don't know. I don't know what I'd do, but I'd do something else. What is my favorite subject to draw? Well, Germ, oddly enough, my blind ass is obsessed with eyes. I love drawing eyes. I like, actually like drawing mouths too, but I like drawing eyes a lot. It's just kind of like whatever hits me too. It's like whatever you feel like. I've had lots of people say, hey, if I send you a picture of my grandkids, or if I send you a picture of my dog, or if can you, I mean, it's like, no, I really can't. Because when you're doing a portrait, you could have this whole big face and have it all perfectly done, and you put one little line that big out of place, it's screwed. The person doesn't look nothing like, just one little line right here, make their mouth, it doesn't look nothing like them. You're drawing somebody's pet, and yeah, I can draw hands. I can draw people. But, you know, you're drawing somebody's pet, and you get to, especially with colored pencil, you know, and you get that color wrong, just a little hair shade off, and it looks nothing like their pet. My pet's not that color. So it's just not that easy. And that's why I don't commission work. You know, people say, oh, I'm going to send you, if I send you a picture of my grandson, can you do a portrait? No, sorry, I can't. That's right, SKG. I mean, you could have everything, you're almost done, and it looks just like him. All you got to do is finish up the corner of the mouth, and you just a millimeter. That line is off a millimeter, and you're like, it just blew the whole thing. It doesn't look anything like him. Or you make a little mistake and you give somebody like a gap tooth or something. Nope. A crooked disc, or, you know, the lines that come from your nose down to the corner of your mouth. Everybody has them. If you make it too deep, too dark, or wrong, it just blows the whole thing. Yes, I do use circular guidelines. It's all about the circles. That's why I like to draw eyes. Ooh, crash. Oh, yeah. By the way, last live stream with the squeaky chair. New chair comes tomorrow. I'm getting rid of this pain in my ass piece of shit. Dave's came out really, really nice. It really did. I don't want to blow sunshine up my own ass or nothing, but I think it came out really, really well. I really do. Well, thank you, Linda, but that's pretty much it. That's the key, in my opinion. I was never trained. I never went to school. I was never, you know, properly trained. So, I just started drawing when I was young, and I've been doing and learning and, you know, kind of self-taught thing. So if I want to sit down and go, you know, if I get that thing, it's Dave's birthday. I kind of like Dave. Let me see. And I go through some things and go, yeah, I can do that. So you get in that mood, and the chair's out. Yeah, tomorrow the new one comes. Forbid the old chair, forbid. This fucking thing is going down the living room. But, so then I can sit down and go, okay, boom, and get it done. It takes a couple days, you know, of like I said, 4, 5 hours at a time. And then boom, I'm done. And then when it's all done, I go, yeah, it turned out really good. All right, what do I want? Okay, I feel like doing some eyes now. So I'll do some eyes. And that's what I feel like doing. And then when I don't feel like drawing, I don't. And when I do, I might not make a video on Wednesday because I feel like drawing that day. So I'll just sit down and I'll draw all day so no video gets posted. SB Santa. That's right. I'm going to autograph my chair. This has BlindViews ass sweat on it. I bought it for $50, but I'm going to sell it for $75 because it has BlindView ass sweat on it. Term apology accepted, even though there's no need to apologize. I understand, but what'd you do, Germ? What'd you do to Pretty Eyes? That's my next drawing, Germ, by the way. SKG. As soon as I'm done with this damn herring. Well, I got the herring almost done. Just need some highlights and some finishing touches. The bird's all but done. It's all the background stuff now. But, what are you reading off? The little chat thing. I'll give you $80 if it has Seymour sweat on it. Yeah. If it has Seymour sweating and I collected it, it's worth more than that. And I'm going to call my boy who made the puppet and say, dude, what is up with this puppet? It's sweating. Actually, Bird, yeah, I was going through some stuff the other day, and when's your turn, Josh? You got beautiful eyes too? Oh, do you? Yeah, I was going through some stuff and I saw this. Actually, what started was it was a morph picture. It was like a half woman face and a half cat face. It kind of morphed together. It wasn't like real abrupt. It kind of like blended, you know, and morphed, and it was really cool looking. And I was like, man, that cat eye is awesome. I should try to do that one time. Yeah, I might do that, Bird. I do mouths a lot too. A glare there. I know I got tip funny, but I'm trying to keep the glare off. Yes, my Chi, I do. If you go to my page and go to the About section, my email is posted there. My BlindViews at Gmail is what it is, but yeah. Ferrets have big eyes too. Oh, yeah? Man, RV Joey, man, I haven't heard that name in a while. I wonder where she's at. Supreme Leader, you're funny. Oh, you like that one? Yeah, I did it. I think I did a pretty good job, especially on the tongue. I think the tongue looks pretty real. And of course, on camera, it doesn't do it justice, in my opinion. When you look at these things in person, that's right. The eyes are the nipples of the face. I haven't seen anything from RV Joey in a while. Yeah, her love shed. Thanks, SKG. Yeah, last I saw of RV Joey, she wanted to sell her raggedy ass duct tape together RV and buy a van, and she got gifted some land that she's building a van docking station on, and she was at Home Depot looking at big sheds, big enough so she could rent space to other RVers to keep their junk. Yeah, Jot. Yep, the one that got gifted the land. Yep. All right. How about this'n? Can't remember how she said. I don't know, Lil Man. Like I said, I haven't heard anything from her or about her in a while. Thanks, Bird and SKG. Bah. Ooh. Yeah, Josh, exactly. You just didn't have to go blind to do it. That's all right. That's good. That's awesome. Scarlett Johansson. Oh. I'm out of beverages. That was a good one. Stuff's pretty good. Another one of my hobbies. I make my own vape juice. Vaping some fruity treats. Kind of like marshmallow treats. Like Rice Krispie treats. If you use Fruity Pebbles. That's what this tastes like. Pretty fucking awesome if you ask me. John Travolta and Johansson in New Orleans. No, I don't remember that. Lemon cheesecake. Tastes nothing like lemon cheesecake. I make a thing called Guido bites. It's an Italian pastry called Zappola, and it has like a custard, a vanilla custard filling with a cream cheese icing and some powdered sugar on top. Is what I was going for, and it tastes pretty damn close. And then I make a lemon. I call it the sour soprano, a lemon version of that instead of the vanilla custard. It has a lemon custard inside. Pretty damn good. That's how I eat my desserts now. I trick myself, get all those good tastes in my mouth, like I'm eating all that nasty calorie fucking fat shit, but I don't have to eat it. No, Mrs. Views will never be on the video. My son, my daughter, my grandkids, none of those people will ever be on video because, well, you guys know, you read comments, you know how ignorant and disgusting and nasty people can be. And my wife knows also, so she doesn't want to subject herself to that. And everybody knows if anybody says anything about my daughter or my grandkids, I will hunt them down like a dog until the day I die and put a bullet in their head. I won't call YouTube. I won't cry. I won't bitch. I won't moan. I won't dox anybody. I will hunt them like a dog. Yes, my wife does watch. We, in the morning, my morning routine is, we go down. My one grandson comes and my wife watches him. And I go down in the morning, I get my cup of coffee and I sit down and I drink my coffee. I have the blind guy has a 70-inch high def TV, of course, smart TV. And I get my YouTube app fired up and I watch some YouTube videos. I watch mine if I posted one, and I wait for Dave to post his morning one, and I watch Camo Dave, and then I'll go through and see what everybody else is doing, like Ruthie D and Lola and Gone with the Winds, Lost on Land again, and all them people. And then I'll hunt and I'll do a search for like Lou or some other people and see if they put anything up. But yeah, I watch a bunch of videos, and then I come upstairs and start my stuff. Get here in the studio and get on the computer and watch other videos, and because downstairs all the stuff that she watches and the boy and everything. Have you ever seen a love song for Bobby Long playing? Your car picture looks. Oh, cool! I'll have to check it out. Check that out, Bird. Love song for Bobby Long. And yeah, so there's all, you know how YouTube, once you start watching shit, it starts getting all suggestive stuff, and plus the computer and that app on the TV is way different. So I can come up here and I can, you know, get on my channel and have the little drop down with everybody and what they posted and all that good stuff. So I catch up on anything I didn't watch downstairs on the giant screen. I watch up here, and I go through all my comments and try to get to everybody and at least heart them and answer some and all that good stuff. And then I either draw or record or edit videos and all that other shit. But yeah, that's my morning routine. I go down and I watch YouTube. I might, Josh. I might. There's so many people. It's so hard to watch everybody. I watch Bama Mike. That's another one I watch. And Kathy. Yeah, there's another one. That's right, totally, Kathy. Giant TV, high def. I can see every single pore. It is a pretty nice TV, though, I have to admit. Yeah, I do the same, Supreme. Later, Diamond. Yeah, I watch YouTube, Netflix, some Hulu, and some other shit. But yeah, it's all internet stuff on the smart TV. I don't have cable channels. I don't have, if I can't get it with the internet or the antenna, I don't pay for cable. I don't pay for dish. I don't pay for none of that stuff anymore. I used to have DirecTV, had all the channels and all that shit, but yeah. Ugh. Can you make your first video here? BlindViews on the title? It depends. You need the clickbait. I'll get in a bikini, send you a good screenshot for your thumbnail. BlindViews goes to the beach. Isn't that how it's done? All right, guys, I just looked up here. It is 3 hours and 3 minutes I've been on here rambling about absolutely fucking nothing. You're right, Kathy. It will be obsolete real soon, and that's where everybody's panicking. No TV, wow. Yeah, my wife likes to watch TV. She watches a lot of stuff while I'm up here. Fiddle fucking around with YouTube and other shit. I spend a lot of time up here. But that's why when SKG's down there live streaming, I'm downstairs watching TV or something. And I always miss her. I always got to catch replays. Because she's got to wait till midnight or 1 o'clock in the damn morning to live stream. And then show up mine 2 hours after I started. I see how it is. Some people just can't rely on them at all. Untrustworthy. So you know what I'm going to have to do? I'm sorry, girl. I'm going to have to take you down into the basement. It's time for your punishment. No. Sorry doesn't cut it. Sorry isn't good enough. No, 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 dear. No tears. It's a waste of good suffering. That's right. Oh, no, no. Don't scream. No one can hear you down here. It's just you and me. No one's going to come to see you. Save your breath. You'll need it. Oh my God. Yeah, Lola. I'm going to wrap this up too. Gonna wrap it up. Over 3 hours. Dave's gonna have a field day making fun of me tomorrow because I went almost as long as Burger Planet. But yeah. All right, everybody. As usual, I want to thank each and every single one of you guys for taking time out of your busy day to come and spend some time listening to my nonsensical ass ramble on about absolutely fucking nothing. So enjoy the rest of your day, what's left of it. May all your babies be born toothless and naked. Don't let your meat loaf. You know what? This is Blind Views. And yep, that's the way I see it. Take it easy, guys. Test. 1, 2. Cue lights. Roll camera. Ready. In 3, 2, 1. Going live. I still see you. Saturday. That's right, Saturday at 9:30 a.m. Week in Review, Camo Dave channel. Saturday morning in the a.m. 9:30 Eastern Time. Check it out. Mark Fun Jones, 7:30 daily. Live streams, he will be painting. Good night, all. Until next time.